Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and this is Rogue Factory. This is an automation game where you effectively have to automate your wizarding ways. It's quite an interesting concept for a game. We're going to jump into things. There's a demo available, by the way, linked down in the description below if you're interested in checking it out. So, here's the thing. This is all about, fundamentally, factory building. However, there's also an auto-battler element. We'll talk about that in just a second. But this is our factory floor. We've got a couple of ingredients here. We've got a couple of things that aren't yet unlocked, but we'll get to that. We've also got a shop, we've got our cash, and we've got a bar of HP up at the top here. So, what are we going to do? Well, first things first, we're going to place this. This is the sink, and this is a portal that accepts produced resources from up to 4 adjacent conveyors. Fine. Okay. Nothing too complicated about that. Let's place that down round about the middle. Seems like a pretty reasonable place to put it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to check out the shop. This is the fundamental transformative building, or I guess building to create things in this game. This is the assembler. It's a crafting machine that accepts one input at a time from up to 3 adjacent conveyors and ejects its output onto a conveyor. Happy days, works just like a processing factory or assembly machine in any other factory builder that you've got. We also have a variety of sources. So this is an anima source. Emits raw anima, the base element of combustibility and flammability. So there's effectively a bunch of different sources here. We're going to be exploring them all as we go. We're also going to pick up some additional conveyors for $2. That's pretty darn good. We've got 15 conveyors at the moment, and that's completely fine. Rerolling, I am going to do, but I'm going to do in just a minute, because I want to explain exactly how this game operates. So, the assembler is what transforms things. The anima source is what spawns things. So what we're going to do is we're going to spawn, or we're going to place down the spawn point right over here. We're then going to belt forward a little bit into the factory, and the factory is going to transform it into something, and then we are going to put that something right on into the portal. It's just that simple. Now, there is actually a big old recipe book over here, which is a little bit confusing to get your head around. At least it's confusing for me to get my head around. But basically, what we do is anima becomes something. I'm not even sure what it is becoming at the moment, but it is becoming... Is it a fireball? Yeah, so look at this. This is excellent. So, the recipe for this is 1 anima, a ball of fire that targets a random enemy. Made in the assembler one. It's got a crafting time of 1 second, which is fine. That's great. Right, let's actually not do anything else. Let's jump into the sort of combat phase of the game. So, we control this little guy here, and effectively what you can see is we are firing that fireball. So we are firing whatever we are sticking into that sinkhole in the middle of the world. If we move around, we can sort of have our that was a little bit stupid, but hey ho, we can sort of dash around here. We can target these enemies, we can collect coins from their corpses, and we can use those coins to upgrade our factory floor. Now, every so often, we are going to get the opportunity to leave the level, and I am going to take that opportunity as soon as this portal sort of spawns down here. There's a little arrow to it, which is grand. Happy days, and we'll just sort of hang around here. We want to make sure that we sort of leave the floor, or leave this world before that portal closes. So we want to be going through there at some point soon. I just want to make sure that I'm collecting as many coins as I possibly can before we move on. So basically, if I don't go through that portal, it's not necessarily the end of the world. It just means that the enemies are going to get harder. So either way, this isn't the ideal tool for us, because the fireball just fires in random directions at random enemies. It's not random directions, but it targets random enemies. It doesn't target the closest enemy. That's something that you'll notice, is that each and every one of these spells has got a different ability. So, now that you understand the sort of basics of the game, let's go slightly more complicated. So, we've got a refreshed shop. We have leveled up, which I think levels up our shop, which gives us access to more uncommon thingies. We'll also talk about this recycle feature in just a second. But we can actually nab ourselves an assembler 2. I'm going to get it. I'm also going to buy myself a corpus source. Not going to buy the 10 recycles, because we're not going to deal with that quite yet. But I am going to reroll once and see what we've got. Okay. We've got an assembler level 1 for $3. I'll take. We've got an anima source. We've already got an anima source, but it's always good to have another one. And we've got a splitter for a $1. Now, the shop becomes progressively more and more expensive, so I'm not going to reroll again, at least not yet, unless we super duper need something. Right. Let's chat about the way that this game operates and the sort of complexities. So, at the moment, we have the anima source being transformed into... What did I say it was? A fireball. Here's the thing. We can actually process this fireball in a number of different ways. And in fact, all that we need to do in order to upgrade this fireball to a fire blast is to place an additional assembler. Now, we can place that right over here. However, we need to use one of our recycle tokens in order to free up the space to do just that. So, recycle tokens effectively limit you from making a drastic number of changes to your factory layout and design. But look at that, by the way. There we go. Flamethrower added to the recipe book. That is because we have unlocked the Fire Blast, which is a single fireball burst of fire that orbits around you. Great. We've now also got the Fire Barrage and other things that we can sort of explore, which we'll get to in just a second. But for now, it's worth noting that we've got an upgraded spell, which is good. We're happy with that. We're producing fireballs, we're producing fire blasts. Happy days. Okay, but that's not all. That's not all. I can actually get some more stuff done. And if I want to get, for example, a corpus source. Let's build that over here. And actually, I want to split this because I don't think I'm content to just have one single use of the corpus. I want to do this. Right. So we're going to take corpus. I don't know what that's going to make. It's going to make an arrow. Okay. So it's going to make an arrow. So an arrow is just a single corpus, a piercing arrow that targets the closest enemy. Pretty darned decent. And that is going to upgrade into a crossbow bolt. So if we add an arrow, then that will allow us to get a better upgrade. So that's kind of worthwhile. That's kind of worthwhile doing. But something that I've also been sort of hesitating on dealing with is an assembler level 2. So an assembler level 2 allows us to not just have one single input, it allows us to have a second input. The problem is that I'm not exactly sure what we want to do with our assembler 2. For example, we could make a bomb, right? So that's a corpus ingredient plus an anima ingredient just in an assembler level 2. I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm absolutely going to do it. Let's make it happen. So, the way that it works is fairly simple. We just nab this. I want to try and sort of build with space considerations in mind, i.e., try and keep my options open for other stuff that I want to build. There we go. This is looking good. Okay, so we should now, hopefully, be making a bomb. Excellent. Bomb arrow added to the recipe book. How do we make a bomb arrow? It's a bomb plus an arrow. It needs to be in an assembler level 2. Oh, but we're making the arrows, we're making the bombs? Oh, man. See, there's so many different variations that we can get. Assembler level 1. I mean, I could upgrade if I want to recycle this. I mean, there might be a way that I can actually upgrade my bombs, but I could upgrade the arrows. A bubble, a fireball, and an icicle. A cannonball is just 2 corpuses thrown into an assembler level 2. There's so many different sort of permutations. So I can definitely get the crossbow bolt because I've got an assembler level 1 and I can put that on this belt over here. Electric bolt, fire arrow, fireball. We're making the fireball. Fire barrage, fireball, and a fire blast. So that's if we were to combine this output and this output, which is definitely possible. A fire column is just 2 times fireballs. 1 fire blast makes a flamethrower. I mean, the problem is, the problem is that I just don't think we're going to have enough space here. We also don't have enough belt. Yeah, we absolutely do not have enough belt. I mean, what I can do is I can recycle this. We did talk about this earlier, but I can recycle that. Place this here. That's at least going to get me access to a slightly upgraded arrow. It's going to give me the crossbow bolt, which is quite cool. And then we're going to jump into things. So, I have completely changed my ability set here. I'm not quite sure what I've got going on. I mean, we've got the bomb. The arrow, or the crossbow bolt, should I say, is really, really neat. These orbital thingies, the fire blasts, I think they are. That's pretty good. The bomb, I need to be doing something with the bomb, though. We need to be upgrading that somehow. I'm going to dash and get these coins. Yep, nice. That's a little bit of HP on the ground over there. That's fine. Okay, I take it. I take it back. We're doing pretty darn good. We're doing pretty darn good. I like the crossbow bolt as well. The crossbow bolt, I believe, fires at the targeted, or the closest enemy to me, which is quite nice. Let's scooch up here and just sort of wait around the portal. Ideally looking for about 100 gold before we progress on, but don't want to overstay my welcome. Always be afraid of overstaying your welcome. Okay, dash through there. Okay, and nip right through the portal. All right, an assembler level 2. I'm very interested. Corpus source, I'm interested. The recyclables, not interested. Let's reroll. Assembler Spiritus. Okay, that's a brand new source. And Misc Conveyors. That's good, because that has a chance of giving us the splitter. But it doesn't. That's okay. Right. We've got ourselves an assembler level 2. And we've got ourselves a whole bunch of sources to play around with. Don't have a splitter, though. Spiritus and Anima into an assembler 2 is going to give us a force field. I mean, I love the idea of a force field. A javelin is a crossbow bolt and a corpus source, but I don't have any splitters. That's the thing, is that anything we want to do, we'd have to do with a brand new source. 2 arrows in an assembler level 2 gives us, I mean, I feel like the way that this is currently sorted makes it an absolute nightmare to deal with. But it's fine. It's fine. A bomb arrow? I really want to get a bomb arrow. It's sick. That is so sick. That's so sick, actually. But what do I... and we've got the Spiritus as well. I think I want... I think I want Corpus and Spiritus. I have no idea what that's going to make me, though. Spiritus and Anima gives me a force field. I don't want that. That's boring. I want Corpus and Spiritus. Let's start a new production area over here. Corpus, Spiritus. Hopefully we can duel this at some point, or split it at some point, but for now, we'll just roll with the punches. Okay. Nice. And that's going to make us... Is it Seismic Shockwave? Is that it? Corpus and Spiritus? And if we upgrade this Seismic Shockwave, then I think we can get an Earthquake. Yes, that's good. That's what we want. That is exactly what we want. Let's build that there. Okay. That's good. I don't know if we can... I think that's fine. Seismic Shockwave upgraded in Assembler 1 is an Earthquake. Oh boy, this is getting out of control here. This is getting out of control. My brain is starting to stop working. 2 Assembler levels 1, level 1, and a Locust Totem. Okay, so a Totem is kind of interesting because we can't recycle it, and it randomly spawns onto the map if we decide to buy it. Although, they are pretty darn powerful. Increases all attack sizes by 5%. The Swarm has a 30% chance to spread every level. And it's going to randomly be placed on a 1x1 tile in this map. That's fine. Misc Conveyors, I'll take it. Reroll, we're not going to reroll. That's completely fine. Assembler level 1, do we want to upgrade this? Yeah, we can upgrade this here, I think, because I think it's Boomerang. Yeah, if we upgrade a crossbow bolt, we can get ourselves a Boomerang. So let's see if we can try and do that. We're going to recycle you. Okay. Nice. That works. Okay, we're sort of slowing down the processing a little bit here. It's not perfect, but then again, we don't have that many splitters. Although now we do start to actually nab ourselves some splitters. Yeah, we can start to do stuff with this. Recycle this. Recycle this. Roll with me here for a second, folks. We're going to split that output there. Split the output there. That's going to come in there. And then... Actually, that'll be totally fine. Yeah, because we don't really have that much stuff happening. We can keep this belt there for now. But what I want to do next time is have a assembler level 2, which will allow us to combine our fireballs and our fire blast. And that will work over here. Either way, I mean, capacity-wise, this isn't looking great, but it's looking fine. You know, we're getting quite high-level stuff, I feel, which makes me quite happy. Whether or not it's actually going to be any good is another question. Okay, so we've now got orbitals, we've got bombs, which are pretty sick. We've got earthquakes, which opens up these very, very large holes below me. I'm in love. This is looking good. This is looking good. Is it... Oh my god. Okay, I think I love the boomerang. I think I love the boomerang. We don't actually need any HP. We're totally fine for HP at the moment. Okay, the boomerang absolutely slaps. Really, really nice bit of kit there. Let's move on up here. Looks like there are some additional enemies coming at me now. Some, like, little Magikarp creature type things. I would like to destroy a few of them before I move on, if I possibly can. I presume the rewards for doing so will be slightly better. But again, want to make sure that I don't overstay my welcome. So far, pretty unblemished. Okay, we're going to have to do a little bit of maneuvering around here. Yeah, no real sort of, like, concerns with regards to my life or anything like that. And we'll just level up. We'll deal with that. We'll move on. Okay, let's get the mist conveyors because the chance to get a splitter is just too good. An assembler level 1 I'll take. A Spiritosaurus I'll also take. What if we were to combine a arrow and a icicle? An arrow and an icicle. It's probably going to be something. What I'm thinking... I maybe should have done this a little bit earlier, but if I move this back by like 1 or 2... I set up a refining process here. We recycle that there. And so that gives us arrows and icicles, right? Does that combine into something interesting and cool? I have no idea. I don't think so, actually. Believe it or not, I don't think... I don't think an arrow and an... Oh god, this is... So the icicle is a single upgrade. So this is icicle here. This is icicle. Icicle plus arrow, I guess, does not combine. Crossbow bolt plus corpus. Fire blast plus corpus. Poison bubble, seismic shockwave. Yeah, so this has been a little bit of a failure. I was rather optimistic that would combine. I maybe should have done my homework. 2 arrows. Spear. What do I really want to get? A health potion? I do not care about a health potion. Ice shards and corpus. What is ice shards? Ice shards is an icicle. An icicle upgrade. Actually, can I reroll this? Assembler 2. What's a scallop totem? Increases all source output speeds by 10%. That's absolutely good. I guess I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. Reroll again. Assembler level 2. Spiritosaurus. Mist conveyors. Take them all. Nice. Okay. The assembler level 2, I want to get some stuff down. This is an objective failure. An objective failure. Freeze beam is ice shards. Right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here's what we're going to do. Recycle you. And this is an assembler 2. Ah. I think if I get... So we want that. Okay. That's going to make a something. This does nothing. Occasionally there are moments of brilliance here that come... I thought I was making a javelin. A javelin is a crossbow bolt. Ah, I see. So I need this to be upgraded to a crossbow bolt first. Right, that's a bit of a bummer. And I don't have any more recycles. Actually, that's not true. I've got one recycle. So we get that out of there. Yeah, we're going to have to do... We're going to have to do this next turn, but it's fine. So we've got icicles. We don't necessarily have any ice shards or anything like that, but... Yeah. Animosaurus, Spiritosaurus. I feel like this does need to be resorted. My brain breaks every time. 2 icicles. We can make 2 icicles. We can make an ice volley easily. Why am I not doing this? So we get a Spiritosaurus down here. We split it. We get one of these. Actually, that's absolutely not what we need to do. It's fine. We can set it up for next time. Let's get this in here. Yeah. Trust me, we'll make this work. Yeah, because we need to be doing... We don't need a splitter here, but we do need a splitter here, because we need to be splitting there, and then split 2 icicles. Brilliant. And that will give us an ice volley. Right? And that's unlocked an ice ray, which is 2 ice volleys. If I have a splitter to split here, or if I have a recycler to split there, then we can get a nice volley. Okay, we'll get a nice volley next turn. If I get more stuff. Either way, we've got a nice volley. I have absolutely no idea what the ice volley is going to do. As you can see, there's quite a lot of sophistication going on here. Oh, the ice volley is the four-directional thingy. Yeah, 4-directional ice spikes. Doesn't seem to be overly great. Absolutely love the boomerang, though. Seems to be doing an incredibly good amount of damage. The bombs seem to be doing okay, too. I want that bomb to go off. Thank you very much. Okay, nice. What are we up to? 50 gold? That's not too bad. Things are getting a little bit more spicy, not gonna lie. It's fine, though. There are totems that I think allow an increased grab range, which might not be the craziest thing in the world. Oops. Okay, 79 bucks. I think I'm quite happy to move on up in the world there. Okay, this does not need to be there, but I am going to recycle this. I'm going to put down a splitter. I'm not going to put down a splitter. I'm going to put down a splitter over here. God, you need to be so careful. You need to be so careful. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this. Right, and then in there. Then out here, up here. So I think that's going to give us what we need. I think, anyway. Going to get an input source. Output source. Ah. And then, sure. Tunnel belts, reroll, assembler, corpus, conveyors. That's what we need. Excellent. So I think this is an upgraded something. Whatever it is now. Is it an ice volley now? No, it's not an ice volley. It's a ice ray. That's what it is. So we got 2 ice volleys, which is being made. It's an ice ray. That's great. Okay, we now have a somewhat better setup. This area still absolutely sucks hard. This needs to be upgraded to a crossbow. This needs to be upgraded to a crossbow before we can combine it with that. Not much that we can really do about it right now. We're just going to have to wait until we get some more... Oh, assembler level 3. Okay, we don't have the opportunity for any of that. Okay, let's move right along. Let's move right along. Okay, is my ice ray going to be decent? We gotta pray. We gotta pray. I wonder what's doing the damage. It would be nice to know what is actually doing the damage here. The bomb looks pretty darn good. The boomerang looks visually impressive. Looks like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. The earthquake... Oh yeah, we did have an earthquake, but it's gone somewhere else now. Probably want to return to form and see if we can try and nab ourselves an earthquake. There we go. Up to 69. Nice. Money in the bank. Oh, and that's a brand new baddie. Good time to dip. Great time to dip. Yeah, what happened to my earthquake? So my earthquake is made from a seismic shockwave, which is Corpus and Spiritus. Is that this over here? Okay. I can fix this. I can fix this. We can fix this. So we need to get ourselves... We need to get ourselves an upgrade in here. Let's... delete this. Get this in there. This needs to be rotated up like so. That needs to be rotated down like so. And that is legitimately going to make something that doesn't suck. I hope. There we go. Okay, so that's something new. That is something new. That is something new. Okay, great. So, seismic shockwave is 1 Corpus and 1 Spiritus in an assembler 2. Let's see if we can try and find an assembler 2. Do I need more animus sources? I don't. I'll reroll this. Assembler 1, Hedgehog Totem. What is it? Current belt speed, increase olfactory belt speeds by a little bit. I mean, sure, we'll take it. That is just about the worst possible place. In fact, that is actually the worst possible place that we could ever have a totem landing. Them's the risks. Really need an assembler too. Snake totem. Increases attack damage 1% for each belt in your longest belt segment. Probably this bit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8% damage boost. It's okay. Seems fine. Seems fine. Sure, I'll get it. Another beautiful, beautiful random spawn. Love it. Okay, we do have a triple. We do have a triple, and the triple will allow us to do... Let me get this right. We can get ourselves a health potion in an assembler level 3. That's the only thing that I've unlocked that requires a level... that requires 3, I believe. Yeah. Electric Bolt, Fireball, and Spiritus. Is that what we're making? Who knows what we're making? We're making a lot of stuff. Bomb arrow, bomb plus arrow. I mean, I could make... I could probably make a bomb arrow over here if I wanted to get a new production line in there. But I really want to return to this whole earthquakes thing. Yeah, Corpus Spiritus in an assembler 2. That's a real kicker. That's a real kicker. We can start prepping for it though. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. meant to rotate this here. So this is my Spiritus route. And then we'll get Corpus over here. And then we'll combine them in an assembler level 2 as soon as I have the money for an assembler level 2. All right, let's see what we've got. So we got a brand new bit of kit. Cannot for the life of me remember what that brand new bit of kit is called. Okay. I think it's that thing there that we're dropping. Okay, good. Seems fine. Is it slowing them down? Seems to be a lot of slowing going on. Okay, some crafty dodging as we move on up to the portal. Nice, 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 nice. Good. Okay, just get out of there. Get out of there. Assembler level 3. I'm actually not going to buy it. That's the crazy thing. I think we're just going to reroll. Try and get an assembler level 2. I'll take the splitter for $1. Oh, come on. Scallop totem. Output speeds by 10%. Just give me an assembler too. Thank goodness. Okay. Earthquakes, here we come. Finally, we can guarantee the earthquake. Right. That's good at least. Now, we have had the earthquake before. Do I need to upgrade this? Yes, I do. So that makes the seismic shockwave. The earthquake is the upgraded seismic shockwave in just a regular tier 1. Cool. There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Is that all that we can get? Is that all that we can get? Yeah, there's like favorites that we can save here. I don't think that particularly matters. Maybe we should have a more sort of focused build in the future. I don't even know what these things are. I've not seen them yet. Is there any other upgrade that we can get? The flamethrower is an upgraded fire blast. Tell you what. What am I making here? So I'm making a fireball, which is made here. The fire blast, which is made from the fireball. Fire barrage is a fireball and a fire blast. A fire column is 2 fireballs. A flamethrower is 1 fire blast. So there is absolutely the way that we can get this upgraded to be a fire blast flamethrower. I don't know. Something. It's going to upgrade. That's the main thing, right? Is that it upgrades. That's good. It's good. It works. We got an upgrade. That's nice. I'm going to just try and pump some more stuff out here, I think. I need to just get more. I need more, and I need more in, like, very, very large quantities. So, fireball from that. Fire blast from that. Flamethrower is fire blast. I don't think the flamethrower upgrades. Force field might not be the craziest idea in the world, but we don't have the ability to do anything about it. You know what? Just get... Just do that. I mean, it will work. It will work. In the absence of anything else, it will work. Believe it or not, I think this is a legitimate way to improve our performance here. Okay. Okay, we got a flamethrower. We got a flamethrower on lock. Visually, there's more going on. Unfortunately, we have to be looking at our enemies to do the flamethrowering, which is fine. Okay, I am very, very scared right now because there's a lot of stuff happening, and I don't do much damage apparently, but I can dash through enemies, which is quite nice. Nice. I'm still technically living. Why would the portal be all the way at the other side of the map? Who knows? Okay, what's gonna save my bacon here? A parrot totem? Is that what it's gonna do? Base resources deposited into a sink will mimic the last spell cast as long as that spell was not itself a result of mimicry. I don't know what that means, but it's a Hail Mary attempt, and it's in a great spawn location. A really legitimately good spawn location. Doesn't suck. Okay, 3 misc assemblers. That's epic. I would love to do something with that, but I can't. I would love to do something with that, but I can't. You know, I've actually just had an amazing idea. Probably one of my best. Recycle that there. Slam in a splitter here. Belt out this way. I've got this tier 3. I've got this tier 3 bad boy that I've been doing nothing with. And I have spare sources. I don't have spare sources. I don't know. I need corpus, not anima. Oh, God. What a... I can buy corpus. Okay. My transgressions have been nullified. Right. Okay. That should make what I need it to make. Buy that as well, sure. Okay, so that's the health potion, right? Health potion is... recovers 1% of your total HP. I presume every time it triggers, which is not irregularly. What's the attack potion? Of course, that starts with A, so we need to check up to the top. It's an upgraded health potion. Holy cow. If we survive this round... we'll be sitting pretty. Okay. We need HP. We need HP. Problem is, though, I can't look at my enemies to get the value from the flamethrower. We're gonna have to trust the... the value of the bombs. And the value of the earthquakes. Right. The portal has spawned. Let's zip over there. Zipping around here. My HP is actually increasing. Probably the best news that I possibly could have had. Okay. I don't know what those totems are doing, but we're going to zip through the center of the enemies right there. Okay, so zipping is the only thing that is saving me right now. Okay, ideally need more money than just this, but... okay, I should have just gone for it. I shouldn't have tried to be cute there. I should not have tried to be cute. Right, we're gonna recycle this. Where am I gonna recycle it? Am I gonna recycle it here? I am gonna recycle it here. Right, we're gonna split right there. Half of this is gonna go down, become a health potion. Other half is gonna come out this way, and we're gonna get an assembler level 1. And if I'm not mistaken, we can do the upgrade for the attack potion in the assembler level 1. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to output onto this existing belt. A luck potion. Scroll down and find that bad boy. Is an upgraded attack potion. Well, a grab bag. Okay, don't know what that gave us. Wasn't really paying attention. But I don't think that we're going to have the opportunity to get ourselves a better potion, are we? No. No, I don't think we are. I don't think we are. 3 misc assemblers. Reroll. Maybe we get some in assembler level 2. I mean, that's worth taking, to be honest. Inferno is 2 anima. I mean, I guess I might as well. I think this entrance is the least sort of crowded, so we'll do that. just trying to build as many different potions as I can. Primarily because I don't know which ones are valuable. But that was so stupid. Why did I do that? It's actually fine. Primarily because I don't know which ones are valuable, but also because I just want to show off as many as possible. A pentagram of fireballs shoot out of you. Okay, is there anything else that possibly is upgradable from Inferno? Potentially. I just don't know. Fire blast, fire column. There's 2 fireballs, fire barrage, fire arrow, electric bolt. We don't have the electric bolt. Cannonball, 2 corpuses. Fireball, icicle. Blizzard, icicle, ice shards. I mean, to be fair, we've got most of these. It may not look like it. It may feel a little bit chaotic. It definitely is very chaotic. But I think we've got some pretty decent sort of like high tier stuff. Let's do it. Let's do it. If I'm gonna face my destiny, I'll face it head on. That's right. We got upgrade potions. We've got health potions. Oof. Okay. To be fair, the enemy does seem to be pretty darn slow. I don't think that there are any sort of speed modifiers. If there are speed modifiers, I have missed them. As in, like, walking speed modifiers. And thankfully, we can dash a ridiculously long way. Ugh. And the enemy are pretty slow. Okay. Aim. Target. Fire. Nice. Okay. We still need... By the way, there's a little countdown timer in the top left-hand corner. We need to survive that long. That seems challenging. That seems challenging. Another scallop totem? I don't think so. I need something decent here. I need something decent and I don't know what it is. I have no idea what I need. A power crystal increases the crafting speed of all adjacent assemblers by 100%. Groundhog totem doubles tunnel length. Ugh, I mean, I don't think there's anything that can actually save us. We'll buy this stuff. We'll potentially survive for another round if we're very, very fortunate. But yeah, I feel like my factory needs to be more optimized in order to get some real powerful combos going. No, my wizard died. It's a shame. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Rogue Factory, ladies and gents. What a game. What a game. Absolutely enjoyed that experience. That is fantastic. Really good fun. A real blending of genres, and I, for one, I'm here for it. Anyway, check out the demo linked down in the description below. But for now, and for me, my name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.